program is co-sponsored by Aiga, Sikkim Motors, Old Factory, Pristine, Greendale School, Touchwood, Anaya and Ashray Dental Care, Telemantra, Sikkim Supreme and Hotel Sikkim Delight. Quizzing You is presented by Sikkim Digital Network.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of Sikkim Digital Network presents Quizzing You, Sikkim's first televised quiz competition for students of senior secondary schools across Sikkim. The objective of Quizzing You is to inspire young students to accumulate knowledge in this information-based era. Today, we have 5 schools participating in this mega contest, and I'd like to welcome each one of them and also request them to introduce themselves in front of the audience.
Myself, Ramkumar Subba, student of Nanduga Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because this is only the way to gain a bundle of knowledge.
Myself, Vidya Pradhan, representing Nandugaon Senior Secondary School, and I love quizzing because I love to test my minds and challenge my brains.
My name is Yogesh Roy and I am from Ratibani Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because I find it very exciting to do it.
Myself, Kiran Chetri from Ratibani Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because it increases my confidence level.
My name is Dawarin Junglipcha of Bojagari Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because I can learn so many new things in quizzing.
I am Akanksha Chetri from Bojagari Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because it makes my mind sharp and I also come to know different current affairs throughout the world.
My name is Roshni Sharma and I am from Samdung Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because it challenges my brain.
I am Umit Siwa and I am from Samdung Senior Secondary School, and I love quizzing because it's not only a sport for me, it's my hobby. Thank you.
My name is Sudip Pradhan from Vishal Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because it's fun. Moreover, we can get ample amount of knowledge, ancient or recent.
Myself, Ladoma Sherpa from Vishal Senior Secondary School. I love quizzing because I feel it is a part of education which is really fun and enjoyable.
That's excellent. We have all the 5 teams out here who love quizzing, and we are sure that we're going to have a wonderful time out here asking questions and they telling the answers to us. So once again, I'd like to welcome all the 5 teams. I'd like to spell out the rules of the competition. We have 5 rounds in this competition, and I will tell you the rules as we move ahead with the round. But for now, let's move on the first round. We call this round Quizzical 1. In the first round, we go clockwise. I will ask you a question. If you answer, you get a straight 10 points. If you do not answer, it passes on to the next team, and the next team gets a 10 points bonus, which is 20 points if they answer. If it is not answered by the second team, we move on to the third team. If you answer it, you get 30. If you don't answer it, moves on to the fourth team, you get 40, and if you don't answer, it moves on to the fifth team. If they answer, they get 50. So this is an extremely high scoring round. You can score as up to 50 points on a pass and 10 points on a straight from this round. So if you're ready, we're ready with our questions. So team number 1, your question is also on the screen. It is The Nice Guy Who Finished First, written by Devendra Prabhudesai, is the biography of which famous Indian cricketer? The Nice Guy Who Finished First is the biography of which famous Indian cricketer? There's no negative points on this, so you can try it out.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Sachin Tendulkar is the answer that they've tried. It's not the right answer, but a very good try. Moving on to Ratepani. You don't lose out any points. If you win 20 points. Whose biography is this book? It passes on to the third team, Bojagari. What's your answer on this?
Sunil Gavaskar.
It's not Sunil Gavaskar. It's a good try. Samdung, what's your answer on this?
Kapil Dev.
It is not Kapil Dev. For 50 points, if VCGL take this answer, they get a 50 points on this. What is your answer?
Virendra Sehwag.
It is not Virendra Sehwag, but Rahul Dravid. Rahul Dravid is the name that we're looking for this question. Now a straight one to Ratepani. Here is your question. If Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award and Padma Shri the fourth highest, which is the second highest civilian award in India? The second highest, plus 10 on a right. Second highest civilian award in India.
Padma Bhushan.
Padma Bhushan is not the right answer. We move on to Bojoghari. Bojoghari.
Padma Shri.
Padma Shri is not the answer we're looking for. Samdong, if you have any answer on this, we move on. It's a 30 points.
Padma Vibhushan.
Padma Vibhushan is the right answer. Excellent to Samdong School for Padma Vibhushan. You get 30 points on the pass. Excellent on that. With this, I come to Bojoghari. Here's a question. Do you follow sports? I bring to you a question which is extremely latest from the world of tennis. From the world of lawn tennis, here's a question. Which Spaniard did Serena Williams beat to win her 6th Wimbledon title in 2015? Which Spaniard did Serena Williams beat to win her 6th Wimbledon title in 2015? It's extremely latest, as latest as this month.
Pass.
It passes on to Samdong Senior Secondary School. Do you have an answer for this?
Pass.
It passes on to VCGL. They look like they have an answer. Do you have an answer for this?
Yes, we do. It's Garbin Muguruza.
Excellent on Garbin Muguruza. Excellent points on that and excellent answering, my dear young ones from VCGL. That was wonderful that you could answer this question. Moving on to the fourth team, Samdong, here is your direct 10. Your question is also going to come on the screen. Your question is, he was an English comic actor and film actor who rose to fame in the silent film era. His autobiography is titled Limelight. Which world famous actor are we referring to? Whose autobiography is Limelight? It's a plus 10 if you get it right. There's no negative.
Charlie Chaplin.
Excellent on Charlie Chaplin. Samdong, you get a straight 10 points on Charlie Chaplin. You can give yourselves a high five if you want to. That is a wonderful answer that you gave. Charlie Chaplin is the answer that we're looking for. Samdong, brilliant answer on this. Moving on to VCGL. You've been answering some questions. I'm sure you'll be able to give something on your direct. So here is your direct question on your screen. This state, formed from the hill districts of 4th largest state in India, area-wise, is often called the land of the gods or Dev Bhumi. Which state are we talking about? Which state is also known as Dev Bhumi? That's VCGL, your direct question for 10 points.
Varanasi.
Varanasi is a good try, but not the right answer. We move to Nandagaon. Do you have an answer on this?
Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh is not the answer that we're looking for. Ratepani, we move to you. Is there an answer that you have for this?
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Wonderful answer. Uttarakhand. Let's give them a round of applause. And Uttarakhand is the answer that we were also looking for. And this brings us to the end of the first round of quizzing you, which was Quizzical 1. Most of the teams have tried to answer the questions, and we're very glad that they tried their best. We'll take a short commercial break on this, and we'll see you right after the break. Thank you.
Tough and stylish TUV 300.
Do you have a passion for gaming and animation? Here's an opportunity to convert your passion into your career. The Asian Institute of Gaming and Animation, AIGA, Bangalore introduces BFA in Digital Design, a 3-year graduation in Gaming, Animation and Computer Graphics in a UGC recognized university. The course is offered
For admission, contact 8040480900 or 07795681304 or 9972579702. Asian Institute of Gaming and Animation, AIGA, Old Airport Road, Bangalore. Log on to www.aiga.in.
Welcome back after the break. We had a very exciting first round and we are now ready to play on the second round of quizzing you that we called Quizzical 2. This time we are playing anti-clockwise. BCGL, the rules remain the same. Plus 10 if you get the right answer, and the other teams, it's a plus 10 added on if you answer the questions. So with this, let me start the first question that goes directly to VCGL. Here is your question. This country is the birthplace of the World Wide Web and its flag is opposite to that of the Red Cross Society. Which country are we talking about? For 10 points, it should be an easy one. Which country are we talking about? You want to give it a try? There's no negatives on this.
England.
England is not the answer we're looking for. We move on to Samdong for their 20 points. Samdong, what is the answer that you have?
It's Scotland.
It is not Scotland that we are looking at, Samdong. Moving on to Bojoghari. Bojoghari, you have an answer on this?
Denmark.
Denmark is not the answer that we're looking for. Moving on to Ratepani, do you have an answer? You get 40 points if you can answer this question.
USA.
It is not United States of America. Moving on to Nandugao, you get 50 points if you can answer this question and you don't lose out any points if you don't answer. What is your answer on this?
China.
They want to try it. They said it is China. The answer we're looking for is Switzerland. Switzerland is the answer that we're looking for. Never mind. We move on to Samdong Senior Secondary School with your direct question. Your question is on television again. This war was codenamed Operation Desert Storm and also was the world's first live telecast war. Which war are we talking about? The world's first live telecast war. Which war are we talking about? Samdong, you take your pick.
Pass.
It passes on to Bojoghari.
Invasion of Iraq.
What is the war called?
Gulf War.
Excellent on that. Gulf War is what we're looking at as an answer, and Gulf War is what they give on a pass. And here's a straight one for you, Bojoghari. Your question is this. Born in Kusing, South Sikkim, this towering personality is the only Sikkimese to receive the Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan Award. Name the Sikkimese.
Baichung Bhutia.
It is not Baichung Bhutia. It moves on to Ratepani. Which personality are we looking at? He has received both Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan Award.
Tarundip Rai.
It is not Tarundip Rai. Moving on to Nandugao for 30 points.
Past.
Passing on, we have schools coming from South Sikkim and West Sikkim. So we're talking about somebody who was born in Kusing, South Sikkim. VCGL, please go ahead with your answer if you have. For 40 points you play this. You don't lose any point if you give an answer.
Pass.
It passes on to Samdong. Samdong, you have an answer on this.
Deni Denjongpa.
It is not Deni Denzongpa, it is Sonam Gyatso. Sonam Gyatso, the mountaineer, is what we are talking about. Moving on to the fourth team on my right, Ratepani. Here's a question. Touching My Father's Soul is the biography of Namgyal Wangdi. For his achievements, he is also named by Time magazine as the 100 most influential people of the 20th century. How do we popularly know Namgyal Wangdi as? Namgyal Wangdi, his biography is Touching My Father's Soul, and he is also one of the most acclaimed personalities in the world. How do we know Namgyal Wangdi as? Ratibani, that's your question. It passes on. Sometimes you need to discuss with yourself. Take your time to discuss. Maybe the answer is too close. Nandugaon, what is your answer? We certainly do not have too many people who have come in the top 100 of the world, of the most influential people. So Namgyal Wangdi apparently is one of them. Who is Namgyal Wangdi? How do you know him as?
Writer.
What is the other name of Namgyal Wangdi? How do you popularly know Namgyal Wangdi as? He's got another name. What is the other name?
Pass.
Pass. Passing it on to VCGL.
Pass.
Passing it on to Samdong.
Pass.
Passing it on to Bojogari. If you can take this, you can try it. You get a 50 points.
Tenzing Sherpa.
Tenzing Norgay is what we're looking at. Tenzing Sherpa. Tenzing Norgay is what we're looking at. His birth name was Namgyal Wangdi. So 50 points to the students from Bojogari. Excellent on that and excellent on Tenzing Sherpa. We certainly do not have too many people from our region who come in the top 100 influential people of the world. Tenzing Sherpa is certainly one of them. We come to the last question of this round. Nandugaon, are you ready for your question? Excellent. So if you can answer this question, please take 10 points. 13th July was the 201st Bhanu Jayanti. Where was the first statue of Bhanubhakta Acharya erected in the world? 13th July we celebrate as Bhanu Jayanti. Where was the first statue of Bhanubhakta Acharya erected in the world? You don't lose any points if you give me a wrong answer on this. So you can give it a try and take your 10 points that you deserve.
Nepal.
Nepal is not the answer that we're looking for. We go to VCGL.
Sikkim.
Sikkim is not the answer that we're looking for. Samdong, you go for it.
Pass.
It passes on to Bojogari. Bojogari, you are on a ride. So if you can take this, you get a 40 points.
India.
India where?
Varanasi.
Varanasi is not the answer we're looking for. It moves on to Ratipani. Take a 50 points if you get it right.
West Bengal.
West Bengal where?
Darjeeling.
Excellent on that. Darjeeling is what you're looking at. Chaurasta Darjeeling is what you're looking at. The world's first Bhanubhakta statue was erected much before Nepal could even think about erecting it. So this brings us to the end of the second round of Quizzing You. We had a very exciting second round with some teams answering and some teams really giving the best in terms of answering. We will see you after a short break. So after the break, we're also going to bring you the scores of the two rounds. Thank you very much.
Visit Old Factory for branded perfumes and many more. Old Factory New Market, Gangtok. Visit Pristine for watches, diamond jewelry and sunglasses. Pristine New Market, Gangtok.
So welcome back after the break. After the two very exciting rounds, we have the scores with us. We have Nandugaon yet to score. We have Ratepani with 80 points. We have Bojogari with 70 points. We have Samdong with 40 points. And we have VCGL with 30 points. Some of the teams are neck to neck, and we are very sure that in the rounds to come, you are going to compete more effectively. The third round that we're talking about is called Quiz Buzz. For the first time in Sikkim, we are using a technology called buzzer. This is going to be a very exciting round. We have 5 questions, and the team which presses the buzzer first is the team which is going to get an opportunity to answer. But for this round, we have 20 points as the right answer, minus 10 as the wrong answer. And in this round, we do not have any passes. So if you're ready, we are ready with our round that we call Quiz Buzz. Here is your first question on your screen. If all of us call our country motherland, which European nation calls itself fatherland? Alright, so we have Samdong pressing the buzzer first. VCGL, you just missed it by a whisker. Samdong, what is the answer?
Finland.
Finland is not the answer that we're looking for. It's a minus 10 for Samdong. The answer we're looking for is Germany. But that's absolutely okay. We're extremely tight on the buzzer. VCGL, you just missed it by a whisker. Don't worry. Here is your second question on the buzzer. Which former Prime Minister of India was also born on 2nd October 1904? Which Prime Minister was born on 2nd October? Gandhiji was born on 2nd October. Which Prime Minister of India was also born on the 2nd of October? India had about 14 Prime Ministers till date. Which Prime Minister was born on the 2nd of October? Very historic day. I'll give you a clue on the buzzer. He was the Prime Minister who signed the Tashkent Agreement in Russia. And if you've been watching the news of late, we had our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi go to different parts of the world, including at Tashkent, where a statue of this Prime Minister is erected. He was the one who signed the Tashkent Agreement. Okay, the schools are finding it a little difficult. I give it the last clue, and I'm looking at the buzzers. The initials are LBS. Brilliant. VCGL has gone for it. It's a plus 20 if you get it right. What's your answer?
Lal Bahadur Shastri.
Brilliant on that. Lal Bahadur Shastri is what we're looking at as an answer. VCGL, excellent on that. The third question for the buzzer. The Indian National Army's marching tune was Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja. Who was the person who composed this tune? Who was the person who composed this tune called Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja? I'll give you a clue on this. I'll give you a further clue on this. The clue is that he was a Nepali. So it's very tight. The teams do not want to go on the buzzer. I think it's going to be a little difficult for them to look at this answer. The answer that we're looking for is Ram Singh Thakuri. Ram Singh Thakuri is a name that we're looking for. This is something that you'd like to also keep this in your mind, that Kadam Kadam Badhaye Ja, one of the most popular songs during the freedom movement, was composed by a Nepali called Ram Singh Thakuri. And we're very proud about that. Moving on to the next question. How do we commonly know sodium bicarbonate in the day-to-day as? How do we commonly know sodium bicarbonate as? How do you know sodium carbonate as? What's the common name for sodium carbonate is the question that we're asking you. Excellent. Samdang has gone for it. Samdang, you've gone for it. What is the name?
It's baking soda.
Brilliant on that. Baking soda is the answer we're looking for. Give yourself a high five on baking soda. Give yourself a congratulations on baking soda. Bojagari, you were very, very close in terms of pressing a buzzer. We just missed it by a whisker. This brings us to the last question of the buzzer round. And the question is again patriotic. Who wrote the famous song Sare Jahan Se Acha? Who wrote the famous song Sare Jahan Se Acha? history is something that we are talking about. Sare Jahan Se Acha. All of you have heard this song. Somebody must have written it. No teams are going for Sare Jahan Se Acha. We'd like to end the round out here by saying that all the teams are playing it extremely safe. They do not want to win the 20 bit. They also do not want to lose out on the 10 points that they've got. With this, we come to the end of the third round that we call as Quiz Buzz. It was wonderful that you pressed your buzzers. We'll see you after the break. Thank you very much.
Greendale Senior Secondary School, affiliated to CBSE. Play-learn method of learning. First school of Northeast to be associated with global classroom. State-of-art facilities. For admission, contact 03592 232157 or 850-984-0532 or 8348-537-119. Address near ICAR Complex, Tadong, Gangtok.
Touchwood Complete Furniture Solutions, Daragaon, Tadong, Gangtok.
Welcome back after the break. We had 3 amazing rounds of quizzing out here where Nandugaon, Ratepani, Bojugari, Samdung and VCGL are giving their best in terms of going up to the first position out here at Quizzing You. The teams which win from here goes to the semi-finals of the competition, so the competition is really heating up. With this, we move on to the 4th round of the competition. This is an audio-visual round. We go anti-clockwise. Each team is going to get 1 audio or visual. If you give me the right answer, it's a plus 20. If you give me the wrong answer, it's a minus 5. If it passes on, and if you give me the right answer, it's a plus 20. If you give me the wrong answer, it is a minus 5. If you say a pass, you don't have any points which are deducted. So this is an anti-clockwise. As I said, we start with the team which is on my extreme left, VCGL. Here is your visual. Identify this car company's logo. Identify this car company's logo.
Mahindra.
It is not Mahindra. It's a minus 5 for VCGL. It is not Mahindra, but glad that you tried. Moving on to Samdong.
Skoda.
Excellent on that. That's a Skoda Octavia's logo. They get a 20 points on Skoda and they also get a straight question. Here's a question. Identify the audio. Identify the movie.
सबसे हंसी है, सबसे जुदा है, वो देखो मेरी जान। प्यार के लिए ही दुनिया बनी है, प्यार का मिला इनाम।
Identify the movie.
Dream Girl.
It is not Dream Girl. It's a minus 5 for Samdong. It's not Dream Girl. I thought you knew the answer.
Chris 3. Chris 3.
Bojogari says Chris 3. It is Chris 3. They get a 20 points for this. Excellent. Chris 3 is what we're looking at as an answer for this question. Bojogari, here is your straight question. On the screen, the visual. Identify this singer and actor of yesteryears. Identify the singer and actor of yesteryears. Who is this personality?
Pass.
Bojogari almost gave us the answer, but they said a pass. Moving on to Ratepani, you have an answer for this. Identify this yesteryear actor and singer.
Pass.
Passes on to Nandugaon. You have an answer. You get 20 points for this. Identify this actor and singer of yesteryears. Extremely popular.
Kishore Kumar.
Brilliant on Kishore Kumar. Kishore Kumar is the answer that we were looking for, and Kishore Kumar is the answer which Nandugao gave us. Thank you very much for the answer. Moving on to the team which is sitting on my right. Again, a visual. Geography. What is this formation called? What is this formation called? When the water settles and goes to its tributaries, making a formation, what is this formation called?
Delta.
It's not a delta. It's a good answer, but it's not the delta. What is this formation called? Nandugao. It's a plus 20 if you get it right. It's a minus 5 if you get it wrong.
Estuary.
It's not estuary. It moves on to VC. The formation is called Sam formation. What is the formation that we're looking at?
Pass.
It passes on to Samdong.
Pass.
It passes on to Bojogari.
Oxbow.
Excellent on Oxbow. That is brilliant. Oxbow is the answer that we're looking for. It's a plus 20 for Bojogari. That is wonderful that you answered Oxbow formation. Brilliant on that. Moving on to the last question for the team which is on my extreme right, Nandugao. Identify the narrator of this prose.
Mother, I bow to thee. Rich with thy hurrying streams, bright with thy orchard gleams, cool with thy winds of delight, dark fields waving, mother of might.
Identify this extremely popular actor who is also the narrator of this prose.
Passed.
It passes on to VCGL.
Om Puri.
Brilliant on Om Puri. Om Puri is a voice that you would not miss by a distance. Om Puri is the answer that you're looking for, and Om Puri is the answer that you've given to us. Excellent VCGL on Om Puri. And this brings us to the end of the fourth round of quizzing you, with all the teams playing so well. We will take a short commercial break and we'll come back to you with the scores of the fourth round before we play the last round of this competition.
This program is co-sponsored by Aiga, Sikkim Motors, Old Factory, Pristine, Greendale School, Touchwood, Anaya and Ashray Dental Care, Telemantra, Sikkim Supreme, and Hotel Sikkim Delight.
Welcome back to Sikkim Digital Network Presents Quizzing You. We had an excellent 4 rounds where all the schools have been playing extremely well. Before we move on to the next round and the last round, we'd like to tell the scores of the competition. Nandugao, 10 points. Ratepani, you're on 80 points. Bojogari, you're on 110 points. Samdong, you're on 55 points. And VCGL, you are on 65 points. Congratulations to all the teams. You've been playing very, very well. With this, we come to the last round, and this round we call as the rapid fire round. In the rapid fire round, what happens is the questions are not going to be put on the screens. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. If you give me the right answer, you get 10 points. If you give me a wrong answer, it's a -5. If you pass it, there's no deduction. And on the pass, we do not have a pass round on this. We do not have a pass round on this, so the questions do not go to the next round. So this time, we start clockwise with Nandugao taking the first 3 questions. So if you're ready, my first question comes here. Which breed of dogs is also known as the firehouse dog? Which breed of dogs is also known as the firehouse dog?
Labrador.
It is not Labrador, it's a -5. Never mind, your second question is Martin Luther King called him the little brown saint. Who is this saint?
Don't know, sir.
Don't know. Here comes the third question. Which car originally means people's car? Originally means people's car. Nandagaon has been discussing and taking their own time. Do you know the answer for this?
Bus.
Bus is not the answer we're looking for. Never mind, all the three questions are not answered, but nevertheless, you played very well. Nandagaon, congratulations. This was the last round for you. The question now comes to Ratepani, your three questions. The first question, from what did Pepsi get its name? From what enzyme did Pepsi get its name?
Pepsin.
Excellent on Pepsin. That is the 10 points on Pepsin. Your second question is this. What does EA in EA7 brand of Reebok shoes mean? What is the full form of EA in EA7 brand of Reebok shoes? You can give it a try. This is the last round that we are playing for. EA.
Don't know.
You don't know? It's a pass. The last question for you. From what does the product Band-Aid evolve? From what does the product Band-Aid and its name evolve? Where does the word Band-Aid come from? B-A-N-D-A-I-D. Where does the word come from? Which word does the word Band-Aid come from? You don't know? Alright. We move on to the next team. Bojogari, your three questions come here. If you get all the three right, you get straight 30 points. Here's your question. Which building was brought down during September 9/11?
Twin building.
Twin Towers and the Twin Building. We still give it to you. The second question. Which Indian freedom fighter propagated the Ganesh Utsav in 1893? Which freedom fighter started making Ganesh Utsav popular in 1893?
Pass.
Passes. The last question. Who created the fictional character Sherlock Holmes? Or who is the author of the very famous character Sherlock Holmes?
Don't know.
Don't know. It's a pass. So with this, Team 3 also ends their rounds in the second episode of Quizzing You. Thank you very much for playing. We move on to the fourth team, Samdong. Here is your question. Which famous Bollywood actress and an owner of IPL team hails from Shimla? They've been discussing very intently. They have heard this name. They know the actress. But they don't want to lose out on the 5 points that they might lose out if they answer it wrong. So what is the answer that you're looking for? My team from Samdong. Bollywood actress and owner of IPL who is from Shimla. Alright. Your second question. The Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid in Delhi is chosen from which family right from the time of Shah Jahan. Which family is the Shahi Imam or the head priest of Jama Masjid in Delhi elected or selected? What is the name of the family? Which family?
Don't know.
It's a pass. Now, this is your third question. Hopefully, you'll be able to answer this, Samdong. What is the other name of Buddha Park?
Ravangla Park.
Ravangla Park maybe is not the right answer for this question. The last team, but not the least, in the last rapid fire round, we have VCGL coming out here to participate with us. Your three questions are here. Under which schedule are the different languages of India incorporated? Under which schedule are the different languages of India incorporated?
Pass.
Pass. Moving on to the second question. Which is the highest grosser of all times in Hollywood? Which movie in Hollywood has earned the maximum money till date? Which is the highest grosser of all times in Hollywood?
Avatar.
Avatar is the right answer. Excellent on that. The third question. Who was the Prime Minister of Pakistan during the Kargil War?
Parvez Musharraf.
Parvez Musharraf, unfortunately, is not the right answer. So it's a -5 for them. They played very, very well. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the 5 rounds of this wonderful and exciting quiz rounds brought to you by Sikkim Digital Network in the form of Quizzing You. We'd like to thank all of you for coming out here and participating in this exciting event. Let's take a small break, and after the break, come back for the presentation.
सिलगढीमा पहिलोचोटि दाँतको आधुनिक चिकित्सा केन्द्र खोलिएको छ। यहाँ तपाईहरुले डिजिटल एक्सरे, फिलिङ, क्लिनिङ, ब्लिचिङ, आरसीटी, जिर्कोनिया क्राउन विथ 15 साल वारेन्टी, अल सेरामिक क्राउन, नर्मल डेन्चर, फ्लेक्सिबल डेन्चर तथा न्यू दिल्ली डाक्टरद्वारा इम्प्लान्ट अनि कलकत्ता डाक्टरद्वारा ब्रेसेस ट्रिटमेन्ट आदिको उपचार गरिनेछ। विशेष क्राउन साथै आरसीटी ट्रिटमेन्ट एकै दिनमा गराइन्छ। तपाईहरुको लागि कम खर्चमा आधुनिक तकनिकीद्वारा आफ्नो दाँतको चिकित्सा इन्टरओरल क्यामेरामा हेर्न साथै उत्तम उपचार पाउने हुनेछ। अनाया डेन्टल केयर, सुर्पी अपार्टमेन्ट कम्प्लेक्स, ब्लक 2 अपोजिट डॉन बॉस्को स्कूल, सिलगुड़ी।
हेल्थ रिलेटेड प्रोडक्ट्स में एनर्जी ब्रेसलेट के अपार कामयाबी के बाद टेलीमंत्रा लेके आए हैं डायबिटीज नाशक डायचेक न्यूट्रिशनल किट।
जी हाँ दोस्तों, ऐसा है टेलीमंत्रा का डायचेक न्यूट्रिशनल किट, जिसके 2 महीने के नियमित इस्तेमाल से आपका रोग यानी कि डायबिटीज या मधुमेह पर कंट्रोल करता है।
स्क्रीन पर दिए हुए नंबर पर कॉल करके अपना ऑर्डर दें। इसकी कीमत मात्र 3,500 रुपए है और इसे आप तक पहुंचाने का VVP शुल्क 200 रुपए अतिरिक्त लिया जाता है।
Welcome back after the break. Like any competitions, in this competition also we have winners and we have teams which participated really well. We have one winning team which is going to go to the semi-finals with us, and that team is Bojogari Senior Secondary School, Gangtok. We invite them to come up on stage and receive their prizes. We also wish them best as they go on to participate in the semi-finals of this exciting round of Quizzing You. Once again, we'd like to thank all the teams for participating in this competition, and winning and losing doesn't matter. What matters is that you came out here and you gave your best shot. From the team of Sikkim Digital Network and Quizzing You, I'd like to thank each one of you for watching this show. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, goodbye, good night.
was presented by Sikkim Digital Network. This program was co-sponsored by AIGA, Sikkim Motors, Old Factory, Pristine, Greendale School, Touchwood, Anaya and Ashray Dental Care, Telemantra, Sikkim Supreme and Hotel Sikkim Delight.